The Dallas Cowboys have officially entered one of the most important stages of their preparation for the 2026 NFL season, and the intensity at the training camp continues to rise every single day. Coaches, veterans, rookie, and front office executives all understood that every practice matters and every snap could determine who earns a place on the final 53-man roster, who can get left behind. There is different atmosphere surrounding the Cowboys this year. Expectations remain incredibly high, but there is also renewed a sense of urgency after falling short of their championship ambitions. The organization is determined to build a tougher, a more disciplined, and more balanced football team. So for Dak Prescott, who is the one leading the offense, a quarterback, Dak Prescott has looked confident and composed throughout a camp. Reports from the practice, so they indicate that he has shown an excellent chemistry with his receiver while demonstrating complete command of the offensive system. So for his leadership has been one of the biggest taking points as he continues helping a younger player to adapt while setting the standard during every workout. The coaching staff wants Dak Prescott entering week 1 healthy, sharp, and full prepared to lead what they believe can become one of the NFC most dangerous offenses. Positions battles for becoming a more competitive in this season. So perhaps the most exciting storylines in the camp is a fierce competition for the roster spots. Several young players have surprised the coaches with impressive performances, especially on defense and special teams. Undrafted players and recent draft selection, knowing that every practice is essentially a job interview, and many have responded with outstanding efforts. Ty and Micro Trig has attracted attention after making a difficult catches in the practice, while linebacker Curtis Robinson continues earning praise for his leadership and reliability. Defensive and Sam Williams is also fighting hard to secure his place by showing his athleticism and pass rushing ability. These competitions are exactly what the Cowboys coaching staff wanted, because a stronger internal competition usually creates a stronger football team. Defensive improvements remain a major focus. Defensively, Dallas is emphasizing speed, communication, and creating turnovers. So the coaching staff wants the defense to become more aggressive without sacrificing discipline. Our players have spent considerable time working on pass rusher techniques, tackling fundamentals, and situational football. Several defensive backs have impressed during a camp by forcing incompletions and generating interceptions in a practice session, while linebackers continue improving their communication before the snap. So if this unit continues developing throughout pre-seasons, it could become one of the Cowboys' greatest strengths entering the regular season. So even though training camp is underway, the Dallas Cowboys are not finished evaluating possible roster improvement. The owner, Jerry Jones, has acknowledged that organization remain open to making some significant moves if the right opportunity presents itself. So meanwhile, Dallas has already made a depth adjustment, including adding offensive lineman Sebastian Gutierrez after the opening week of the camp. Around the NFL, a trade discussions continues and many Cowboys fans believe the team could still add another veterans before the regular season it begins. So one overlooked area of the camp has been special teams. The coaching staff places tremendous value on a player who can contribute to the kick coverage, punt returns, and the field position battles. Several young players who may not start on the offense or defense are making a strong case for a roster spot because of their special team performance. Those contributions often become the difference between making the roster and being released from the season it starts. And another encouraging development have been chemistry inside the locker room. So the veteran leader have embraced the mentoring a younger teammates while Aloki continue earning respect through a hard work and consistent efforts. Coaches have placed the team energy and professionalism throughout the camp. So building this culture now could prove just as important as improving a talent on field once a regular season it begins. Looking ahead, with a preseason game approaching, the pressure will only increase. Every player understands that strong practice performances must now translate into a live game situations. Our coaches will closely evaluate execution, decision making, and consistency before finalizing the roster. For the Dallas Cowboys, the mission remains clear. Build a complete football team capable of competing for the NFC title and making legitimate Super Bowl run. The coming weeks will reveal which players seize the opportunity and which veterans secure their roles in the team, and whether the Dallas decide to make another major roster move before the regular season officially begins. One thing is certain, the Cowboys training camp is becoming more competitive every day, and the excitement surrounding American team continues to grow as the kickoff draw is closer. New NFL season. One of the biggest stories from the camp has been the incredible energy surrounding the team under a head coach Brian Scott Heyman. So the players have embraced the new coaching style and the atmosphere has been noticeably more competitive than ever. Our veterans are setting the standard while a young player are pushing hard to earn a meaningful roles before the preseason officially begins. The Dallas Cowboys defense continue to attract the plenty of attention. A newly acquired safety Caleb Downs has quickly impressed our coaches and teammates with his athleticism, football IQ, and ability to make a plays in secondary. His performances during a practices have generated excitement among fans who believe he could become one of the breakout stars of the 2026 season. The defense as the whole has looked faster, more physical, and much more aggressive during a camp session, and as several roster battles are also heating up the competition at the wide receiver. Offensive line, linebacker, and cornerback remains intense as the young player attempts to secure a place on the final of the 53 months roster. So our coaches Brian Scott Heyman have repeatedly emphasized that every practice matter, making each training session feel like a real game. This means every practice look like a real game that the Dallas Cowboy players are playing. So the players know that one of the great performances can dramatically improve their chances of making the team. In the transfer market, Dallas has remained actively throughout the offseason, and the front office strengthened at several positions by bringing in experienced veterans while also adding talented rookies through the NFL draft. The organization has focused on building a depth, particularly on defense, while leaving the door open for another move if the right opportunity becomes available before a regular season it begins. So the owner, general manager of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, has acknowledged that Cowboys are still willing to explore potential trades if they believe a deal can improve the roster. A quarterback, Dak Prescott, has looked comfortably throughout the camp, displaying excellent chemistry with his receivers and showing confidence in the offense. His leadership has been praised by teammates, and expectations remain high for him to guide Dallas back into the NFL playoff race. The coaching staff believes the offense has the potential to become one of the league's most balanced attacks if the offensive line continues to develop throughout a training camp. Not yet everything has gone perfectly, however. The Cowboys suffered an unfortunate setback when the tie and Stone fans sustained an ACL during a practice, ending his 2026 season before it even began, while the front was expected to continue mainly on a special teams and provide a depth at tail end. The injury is still disappointing blow for both the player and the organization. The remaining tight ends will now have an opportunity to compete for increased playing time. Looking ahead, preseason games will provide the next major opportunity for the players to prove themselves. So the coaches will closely evaluate execution, discipline, and consistency as they continue trimming the roster before a week 1 for the season. Every snap will be crucial for the players fighting to earn the permanent places on the team, and the overall mood around the Cowboys is one of the cautious optimism. The roster appears deeper than it did years ago. The defense has added exciting